Hi everybody, I'm Tim Emerson from Kuan Yin Healing. This is my home, welcome. Here's how healing works. I want you to imagine that you cut your hand, okay? And as soon as you do, the cells in your hand know to start putting things back. And they know that because the DNA in the cells tells them how things are supposed to be. This is not how it's supposed to be, let's put it back. And it knows to put back skin cells, even though all the DNA and all the cells is exactly the same. Not liver cells, it's not heart cells, it's not toe cells, it's skin cells. It knows this. Now, how does it know that? Because the DNA in the body and all the different cells talk to each other. Now, I don't mean that they call each other up or text each other, of course, but they communicate through light. If we could get you in a dark enough room, we could actually measure the light coming from you. So um, if you're familiar with cell biologist Bruce Lipton's work, if you stay in the cells, you can actually watch the waves of light going through them. It's really kind of interesting. So this communication going on because the cells are working as a unit. That kind of blueprint idea is really how healing works. The same sort of thing happens with this light communication, only in your energetic body. It's useful here to think of the Hindu concept of a physical body inside an emotional body, inside a mental body, inside a spiritual body, and so forth until you get to the Atman. They're not literally resting, they're intertwined, but it's a helpful analogy. So, and as we know, if your emotional state can affect your health, right? The quality of your thoughts affects your emotions and so forth. Your spiritual condition affects your mental, your emotional, and in fact physical being. So just as the DNA in the cells knows to here's the blueprint how you're supposed to be and knows to put it back, even though we don't actually know how that works, incidentally, medically. That's still a mystery. It just happens. The same kind of thing is true here. You have an energetic blueprint, a DNA, the Admin Codman for those of you with mystical bent. So in a healing session, that's what we're doing. We're accessing your perfect energetic DNA, that blueprint, and refocusing the coherence of that light, of that energy. So instead of scattered off in various side directions, it again is working in the grid in which it's supposed to work. The way that you do this in reconnective healing is that we're actually looking for interesting things that are going on in your energy. And once we find it, then refining that energy and stretching it. As you stretch it, it gets stronger. As it gets stronger, you feel the effects of it. Um, and people feel this in a number of ways: intensity, heat, vibration, cold, electricity, a number of different things, with physical responses that we can predict and actually see. Called registers, if you're familiar with Eric Pearl's book. And that's basically it. We're just working with those things, and by strengthening, by working with those spots, um, people then feel um, more balanced, clarity, positive, because we're working at frequencies much higher than your thoughts, and simply kind of bypassing that. Uh, in the same way that violet light is much faster frequency than red light, for example. It's the same sort of thing here going on. Uh, so we simply work at those higher levels of vibration, and that trickles down throughout the whole body. Positive focus, clarity, insights, um, often emotional healing as well as physical healing. So that's basically how energy healing works. Reconnections. This is a little bit different. It's the same, we're working with the same frequencies, but in a reconnection, um, it's much more systematic. We're actually tracing the body's lines, the acupuncture lines, the meridians, the calibration points, literally going through these one by one and spending time with looking at uh, focusing the frequencies in these areas, and connecting them to the exotonal lines of the universe, ley lines of the earth. It's literally reconnecting you. And they're typically you feel kind of opened up, to the universe, to your higher self. to your energy as it should be. And that's why people in a reconnection often will feel very rapidly um, kind of like put back on their life path, um, rediscovering new directions or getting lots of new insights and lots of new motivation and lots of new positive energy. That's really what that's all about. Um, Distance healing, here we're, this is energy frequencies that get stronger with distance. It's not a matter of finding someone at a distance. It's very much like a radio. You tune your radio to different frequencies, you get different stations. When you're working with a particular person, you're turning into their frequency. Um, and as Einstein, and several other people have been telling us for several decades now, time and space are only local phenomenon. Um, and this is why uh, distance healing people feel the same energy immediate. The distance is actually irrelevant. There's no difference, honestly, between a face-to-face and a distance healing, other than we're there in the same room or we're not. Um, and that's basically how healing works. There is a sort of an overlap between reconnective healing and the reconnection. Reconnective healing, we're indeed looking to heal something, to balance, for coherence. Although reconnection, that kind of opening up is going to happen. In the reconnection, we're looking specifically for that connection, that opening up, but healing is going to happen, so there's a little bit of an overlap. um, that's essentially how everything works. I hope that helps a little bit, and if you have any questions, I'd encourage you to contact me. I'd be happy to discuss it with you. You might also want to take a look at Eric Pearl's book, The Reconnection, and take a look around my website for more information and videos, more descriptions, something of the science of it. Thanks for watching. Wish you well. Take care.